All right, welcome in to our coverage here. Severe thunderstorm warning has been placed here for parts of Rutherford County, the northwestern portion of the county. We have weatherology meteorologist Ray Miller joining us, and this warning will go for another 27 minutes and does not include downtown Murfreesboro proper, but points to the north and west, Ray.
That's right. The heart of the storm still back to the northwest in Davison County right now and moving to the southeast. So that would put Laverne and Smyrna in the path of the strongest winds. And it is mainly a wind threat here. We're not seeing a great deal of hail with this. A little bit of small hail, perhaps, but nothing of any real significance. Wind, however, a different story. Winds up to 60 miles an hour, looking pretty likely with this as it moves to the southeast. Now, again, the most intense winds right now over Davidson County. And with this type of storm, the way it's evolving, we're going to see mainly just this one pocket of wind moving through, and that is going to disperse a little bit as the storm moves further southeast. So the focus widens out a little bit, and you get a little bit less intensity. So by the time it gets into western Rutherford County, we're going to be talking about isolated gusts up to 60 miles an hour. But I do think we'll see at least a couple of 60-mile-an-hour wind reports out of this storm. Again, Laverne and Smyrna would be included, and especially just south and southwest of those communities, right along Interstate 24, just west of the interstate as well. That's really where the corridor of the strongest winds are going to be with this storm as it moves southeast. So Nolensville and then on down into areas southeast of Nolensville, between Nolensville and Overall, that would be kind of the bullseye for where these storms are going to track, or where this wind is going to track in the northwestern corner of Rutherford County as this storm moves through.
So we need to kind of, I mean, this entire polygon, obviously, but it's going to be kind of the southern half of that. If we were looking north-south, that you expect the largest wind gust to be coming in?
Yeah, really, if you were to just kind of draw a little triangle here with the 440 Interstate 65 over towards Interstate 24, that little triangle there, that really encompasses very well where the strongest winds are. They'll continue to move southeast, really just kind of right down the Interstate 24 corridor, mainly west of the interstate. They will expand eastward a little bit again as the wind that we're seeing here expands outward a little bit. It is going to include a little bit more of that polygon that's drawn on the screen, affecting perhaps as far north as Laverne and Smyrna, but again, especially just south of those areas. So we will see a little bit of expansion a little further northeast, but the real heart of this looks like it's going to move right down Interstate 24 and likely just west of the interstate as well.
All right. Very good. Meteorologist Ray Miller joining. Appreciate the update, Ray. Our storm specialist will continue to follow this, and Ray will come back in with any further updates. And I've kind of drawn that triangle from 65 up to 840, across 840, and then to 24. So you're kind of able to see that part of what Ray was mentioning there for us. So let's work on getting you some times of arrival. Knocking on the door here in Laverne right now. So it is about to cross over into Rutherford County. So near Walnut Ridge, Rock Springs, the TriStar Stonecrest Medical Center along State Route 266, which is, of course, the Sam Ridley Parkway. And so that is the corridor to see the action first here. Right now, it's just over the county line. Places in Laverne, Sand Hill, Morrow, over to Ponderosa. Got Jefferson Pike noted there. There's the Save-A-Lot in Laverne and the Walmart Supercenter as you come down Highway 41. But areas that were where Ray was talking about on the kind of the southern side of 24 as it kind of runs northeast to or northwest to southeast. So the Summer Ridge apartment or Summer Ridge subdivision, Rocky Fork, Creekside. As we move on down, this would include Amelville and Blackman. On down to Overall, and really kind of from Rockvale to Overall. Okay, does not include the downtown Murfreesboro area at this particular point in time. Now let me, now that we've got this going here, I'm going to pull up a few of our cameras and make sure things are working out well here. This is a look at the Rutherford County Courthouse looking toward that storm. You can see darkening clouds there, obviously. From the studios of WGNS looking the other way, not really seeing a whole lot there. We do have a camera in the Triune Amilville area, and you can see the anvil of the cloud there as it is off in the distance. One more to take a look at here. And this would be in the Gateway area looking toward the storm as well. Still a bit off here from the current location. So let's give you a look now at radar. I'm going to pull back here just a smidge so we can see where the storm is. Coming down along 24. Let me change the color of my pen here. So as Ray mentioned, here's 65. I'm going to draw 840 here for you. So that's 840 going around. And then here's 24. It's in this particular triangle that he was talking about. That could see the worst of what is happening here with this storm in terms of the winds. See if I can give you a bit of a track here. There's one other thing that I need to do, and that's update here from our National Weather Service. I was actually working to get things together, thinking, oh, we might get a special weather statement out of this, and then all of a sudden, here we go. So they went with the warning because they were seeing the winds ramp up from the terminal radar at the Nashville airport. So we have the opportunity to take a look at that radar as well, and it is the one that's closest to it. So let's do that. That's giving me the warning, so we'll let that go away. Sec here. There we go. I had a screen